it may not be what everyone is really necessarily looking for. We're basically a project that people happen to be living at and investing their lives in.
The arcology or Arcosanti idea is just, it's like the ultimate urban growth boundary. It says, we're not just going to make it, 10 miles across and stop and make a big circle and say, okay, just urban inside, no urban outside. We're going to make it, 10 or 20 acres on this 800-acre site, and we're going to be very dense and compact.
I think that Solari had the goal of figuring out how people could be in balance with their environment, and how could you have large populations be located in one place so that they have all the advantages of being nearby, at the same time not damaging the environment around them, but actually enhancing it and gaining from what was around them. So Arcosanti is an experiment in actually making something like that on the ground.
We're all here 40 years ago, and for me, Paolo could see then, and even years before, that this pattern was a dead end. It was just a pattern that eats up resources of the planet and people's time. And that's why, for me, proposing this alternative, which is really just so simple, just contracting the urban system and giving it a boundary, and that boundary allowing the connection of urban life with rural life and wildness, to me, that's so key to making a better life for everybody.
There's certainly good logic and theory behind what Solari has been trying to do. The question is, how do you make that real for people like you and me? And will we choose to be in that kind of environment with our families? Or will we say it's more like a zoo or a museum? It's an interesting thing over there in the distance, but I'd rather live a different way.
I really like and believe in this arcology concept.
People come here and say, oh, well, it's not for me, but this is just a little fragment, and it's not what Arcosanti should be judged on. We have 30 to 50,000 visitors a year. I think we fulfill our kind of educational mission, even at this level, by getting people to think about how they live.